Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, Friday. Hey Kami, hanging out in Bulwark. It's great to see you all. Well, let's get this music pulled down and switch down over to my face. Hello. This dies today. We made it to the last boss yesterday. Gave it a handful of attempts before realizing that Phase 2 has just an instant kill laser. So we stepped outside the final dungeon, got ourselves decked out with a few more items, and today it's all serious attempts. No jokes or stories will be told on this day. It is completely serious. So we got something wild like 400,000 zenny from this dungeon, which, hey, 400,000, not nearly as much as the 9 million it requires for a bunch of these upgrades, but I was able to buy 33 refills for my my cantina here. So that in conjunction with my my fried chicken here, I'm hoping we might be able to do it. I wasn't able to afford any of the buster upgrades that I was really interested in, so we're still living that sad max attack, not maximum range, very low energy build. Honestly, I could see a case being made for it being relatively useful to golly, what was it? Yeah, pop this energy pack on. It only lowers my attack by 1 and gives me a pretty big boost to energy. Let's see this real quick. I actually don't think it makes that much of a difference, especially if we're walking the way that we usually do. Attack +3, rapid +2. I believe that's what we had. Yeah, I think as long as we're doing the stutter walk, it's not really making that much of a difference. Alright, let's do.
Ready? Well triggered.
So, Phase 1 has 4 different attacks. I can only reliably dodge one of them, which is this blue one, and I instantly didn't dodge it.
Ready? Well triggered.
That yellow attack, she fires
Well triggered.
5 pips at a time. I feel like there's gotta be a way to run in between the 3 in the center and one of the edge ones, but I can't figure that one out. This is the worst attack, like by a mile.
Take this.
Okay, we need to change our helmet before our next attempt.
Well triggered.
Not many blues, not many blues. With the blue attack, if you get right up in that ass and then jump as soon as she starts throwing, you're pretty much clear dodge it every time.
Have this. Take this. Take this. Well triggered.
definitely a boss fight of all time. Oh, Kami, this is still the easy phase. This is the good phase. Alright. There's phase 1. It only cost us half of our energy canteens. Alright, here's the bad phase. This is the bad attack. Whew. All right, fried chicken time. I don't know what happens if we eat our candy apple or our strange juice. We got those from the quiz and then I just never touched them. Oh, I'm not familiar with that attack. Oh, wow. Can I eat the candy apple? Oh, it does restore some energy. Cool. What if we just heal our way through the boss? What's she gonna do about it? So hey, fun fact, coming in here with 50 more health made a huge difference.
Whenever the master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the master will also smile at me as he did at you. Sarah! At last,
I still feel like she looks like a Zora from Breath of the Wild.
thank you, Trigger. Thank you. Sarah.
Don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sarah. You were always too stubborn for your own good.
God,
If you have a
imagine if I
shell, we
didn't
can
rebuild
transfer
the
you by
elevator and she
program.
just had to make the entire walk back up through
Dad
Elysium.
is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company? You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that the Elder System is becoming active again?
So was there actually a way that I would have been able to activate the carbon reinitialization program?
I don't know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will.
Is there a way I could have chosen to just wipe out humanity and move on with my life?
If the elders and their machines activate, what will your sacrifice here have been for?
I feel like they made a really big deal about how it's your choice. You'll get to make the final verdict, and then
Could be a little wild but interesting.
you don't really, do ya?
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sarah.
I'll think about it once we figure out a way to return to Terra.
That's a very good point, Sarah. So, what are we going to do, Mega Man? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Ro. She'll come looking for us, no matter what happens.
Wait, that's it? That Mega Man stuck on Elysium, and that's the whole thing. Good game, y'all. So, Legends 3 was probably going to be the story of Roll trying to get up to Mega Man, right? A fun little Roll side story. Well, dang. Alright. This has been Mega Man Legends 2. Let's pull up the list and render our final verdict on the game. It almost happened too. Damn. Alrighty. All the Mega Man Legends 2 lovers, please cover your ears right now. I'll give you 3 seconds. Man, this game sucked. I try my best to find enjoyable points in any game, but this game was a trial through and through. It took so many of the things that I loved in Mega Man Legends 1 and turned them on their head in a way that just wound you up and really soured the whole experience. One of the developers' names was Nino. I wonder if all the islands in this game are named after developers. But yeah. Water Dungeon was terrible. They asked you to do a whole lot of different movement things that the controls did not lend themselves well to. I enjoyed the fact that there was music in the dungeons. I will give you that one. I like that. The S-rank certification was a nightmare. The money requirements were absolutely bonkers. Status effects sucked so much. I felt like sub-weapons were pretty useless, in all honesty. Like, I assume there are some absolutely busted ones that you just have to kind of know how to get them, but in terms of an individual who is not looking up any guides or walkthroughs, the sub-weapons that I had access to were all pretty damn mid. to the point where I wasn't willing to put any money into them because they were all pretty damn mid. As a whole, it was a very lukewarm experience. I greatly prefer Legends 1. I think Legends 1 is a more phenomenal game. I think this is deserving of a solid 4 out of 10. Like, I can't really judge it any lower than that because it still has those Legend roots, and it has a really strong base. It just
10 seconds to ignition.
falls apart in a lot of different ways.
Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference. Fuel pressure stable. All workers to the shelters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
And that's when it falls over and explodes like the Challenger.
That. Go. Keep going.
Okay, I was joking.
Oh, that's the 10th time we've tried. Maybe we should just give up. I got all excited when I heard that what's-his-name, the monkey, came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology.
Oh good, Data made it back.
But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype.
Going to the
You know,
stars.
that's the whole reason that this game gets a 4 out of 10.
There's bound to be difficulties.
It's only because of Data.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong. But if we build it this way, it will cost too
Oh
much.
man, that would actually been a really fun dynamic in Legends 3.
This way,
A game where you play as both Roll and
just
Tron.
look at how much money we can save. I think if we modify the fuel injectors like this, it just might solve the problem. It's really simple, really simple. If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See, look here. You stay out of this, Data. We need to make the cargo hold smaller.
Cheap
We can
viewers?
save
No
space
thank
and
you.
make it
I only
lighter
want
that way.
the finest, most
Doesn't
refined
matter.
viewers.
With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power. Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made
We
for
only
spare
have
parts
name
and
brand
needs to be
viewers
adjusted
around
every
here.
5 minutes.
None of that,
Everybody
none of
has
that Dollar
tons of
Tree
money to
variant.
build your kind of engine. If you don't use the proper Sorry, Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
Just a little while.
How dare you? Anyway, I wonder how Mega Man's doing. We have to get this thing working so we can go get him.
Nah, he's probably fine up there. You know, after a certain amount of time, Roll's mom's just gonna die up there. Shout out to the Elite 24 time. Fantastic. Like to save? Sure. What happens if I continue my save? Hold up. It's probably just gonna put me right before the Sarah fight, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, well. This has been Mega Man Legends 2. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Who's only here for the Mega Man Legends. It was a good time, and thank you to Cursed Gamebreaker for picking it. But we have another chat-picked game loaded up into the docket, which is Vampire Hunter D, selected by our very own Drunk Kami. If you're interested in some hot vampire action, stick around through this break. I'm gonna play some music while I get this set up, and we'll be back in just a second, folks. I will see you guys on the other side.